One too many trips to PE.
Done over 1 million Ks this thing. The PE.
Hey, brother.
Yeah. 1,189,000 kilometers in 11 years. Have a nice day.
So many Ks I'll be doing this trip.
All you were waiting for. A small reminder that my life is on the floor. You remember all the harsh words that you screamed in your cabinet, the biggest promise trophy waiting. So save your bad wishes. We'll save this world together. Just make me your best friend.
Just started surfing when I was a grommy with my old man, probably when I was 5 or 6. Got a foamy for Christmas one year, me and my brother, and we just headed down the beach and pretty much just been doing it ever since then. Live up at Port Macquarie, or Bonny Hills, up near Port Macquarie on the north coast of New South. Just grew up there surfing all the beaches throughout the north coast, up Plummer and Foster Way, all through there. There's some sick waves and a good place to grow up. Yeah, well, it's great, being part of Rip Curl and their search scheme that they've got going. I did a trip when I was about 19 to the Mentawais. That was like my first ever boat trip, and got probably the best waves I've ever had up to then anyway. And then 5 or 6 years later, and I did this other boat trip with them just now, and fucking got sick waves again. And you know, we were searching throughout all kinds of these new islands, and came across a couple of really good waves. Yeah, it was a fucking really good experience.
You're away for more than most of the year. Have you ever added up how many days you've been away for in a year?
I've never actually added up the days, but yeah, probably I'm home, probably say all up, probably 4 months of the year or something like that. So, and that's in like little gaps, so just chasing the content scene pretty much when I'm not at home. And yeah, just surfing, just full on lot has pretty much just been in the lifestyle for like the last 6 or 7 years. So you know, it's awesome. I love it.
Next stop up to London and up to North France, hang out with some relatives and shit. Keep it going till the next contest.
Right now, this is Raft. Darren O'Rafferty up and riding. Nice little whitewater re-entry, driving hard off the bottom. Oh, huge frontside re-entry, reverse, big sweeping cutback. And you see him setting up for that maneuver. And another huge snap straight back into another, and Darren O'Rafferty really going to town, and everyone likes it.
I think that's probably one of the main priorities for sure. You know, respect other people's cultures. You're going to their place, you know. So you got to respect what they're into and their local habits or whatever. So yeah, I reckon that's a big priority, and you know, I think a lot of the guys are starting to realise that kind of thing as well. Just how lucky we are, you know, where we live and all that kind of thing, and seeing what other, you know, some of the people, what they deal with in this country, and you know, through Indo and those islands, you know, they're real people, you know, and it's, compared to what we get, we're pretty lucky. Highlights, probably just surfing those barrels the other day at that right hand. It was fucking such an intense break, you know, and we were the only ones there, so everyone was kind of pushing each other, and everyone came away unscathed, and it was just a fucking bullshit session. I think it's really important because I know, you just get used to it, you know. I'm fucking used to growing up on little beaches and that, and just come to surf these reefs with no one out, compared to, you know, on the tour there's always a lot of guys out and that. Hard to get good waves. So, you know, these little boat trips are such a bonus because you can just get any wave you want pretty much.